Hello there, beautiful people. This is Randa, and this message is for you if you are someone holding on to feelings of guilt or shame due to a past experience. I have been dealing with that lately, and I have experienced it also with some of my clients. The thing is, we um, evaluate our own experiences, our past experiences, with the knowledge and the understanding that we have right now. And so we realize that we could have done a million things differently, or we could have done so many better things other than the option that we chose at that moment. And we chose the mistake, we chose to hurt someone. Um, and so, because of that, we um, deem ourselves unworthy of love, of success, of happiness, unworthy of any of our desires because we messed up. We did a mistake. I know it is not uh, a nice feeling to realize that we hurt someone, and uh, we wish we didn't do it at some point, but we have to realize that at every point in life we are acting to the best of our knowledge. Because if you would go back to your old self at that point, you would realize you didn't have any other options. There were no other like better options for you. You couldn't see, maybe they were, but you couldn't see them with the understanding you had at that point. You were acting to the best of your knowledge. This is how you knew best. You didn't know any better. And so it would be really unfair to judge yourself, your past self, with the understanding that you have right now, and consequently hold on to that guilt. I know that it is easier for us to forgive others than it is to forgive ourselves, because um, it is not a nice feeling to realize you have hurt someone, you have caused them pain. It's easier for you to feel wronged by others maybe than to realize that you have inflicted pain upon someone else. And I think because of that, we hold on tighter to our own guilt. And, consequently, we judge ourselves as failures. And but I think that, the first step towards forgiving ourselves is to realize that at that point we did not have the understanding that we have right now. We have to realize that whether we were acting out of fear or out of love, we didn't know any better. We were trying to do the best upon ourselves and upon the people that we love sometimes, because sometimes we're trying to protect someone, we end up hurting them. But at every point, your brain is directing you towards safety. However that safety looks is different for everyone, okay? But realize that you are acting in a way that your brain thinks is the best way, because it is revealing to you what are the options that are safer for you, even if that means you hurting someone else or you hurting yourself. So realizing that would definitely help you a lot to really forgive yourself for your past mistakes, and also to realize that it is because of all of these experiences and all of these mistakes that you have acquired the knowledge that you have right now, acquired the wisdom that you have right now. So you are not your mistake. You are not the person who hurts someone they love. You are someone who is evolving because of all of these experiences. And so this is what I wanted to maybe like help you a little bit with, to let go of the guilt. This would, I know that it helped me trying to process my guilt for hurting someone and for deeming myself um, unworthy of love because I hurt someone I loved. And to be honest, I think that at some level it felt um, safer for me to stay in that feeling of guilt because I deserve it. I inflicted pain upon someone else, so I deserve to stay in that place of feeling the guilt and the shame. I deserve that. But I realized that if it weren't for all of these experiences, I wouldn't be me right now. I wouldn't have acquired all of this wisdom and knowledge. And so I chose to hold on to the wisdom of that experience and let go of the wound, and with it, the guilt as well. Uh, it doesn't mean that it will make it easier for me to hurt others as well. No, it doesn't make it any easier just because I figured out how to get rid of that guilt. Um, it doesn't mean I would just go about hurting others because I know how to get out of that rut. No, it just means that I have acquired that wisdom now that I didn't have back then. And because of that wisdom as well, I chose not to um, judge myself, my past self, with the understanding that I have right now. So um, I think that would definitely help you um, forgive yourself for your past mistakes. And if you ever doubted your worth, if you ever doubted if you are deserving of love, success, and happiness due to your past mistakes, just know that um, despite of all of these things, you are worthy of having all of your desires come true.